Hello everyone, my name is Ryan, and the lesson that I want to share with you is that you should never stop learning. Just because you're comfortable with the amount of knowledge that you've gained within your career field or within a hobby or even within your educational experience with obtaining your degree, you should always strive to push further into the education process. To give you a quick background on myself, I'm a paramedic with 13 years of pre-hospital care experience. And throughout my time, I've seen some very sick patients. I've treated some very complex patients, and I've done some pretty in-depth treatment with these patients. And taking care of people has, almost become second nature to me. And that almost came back to bite me. So 2 years ago, I got hired in a critical care role, which is something that I've never done before. It was with a flight program providing critical care transport, and I did my orientation process there, and I learned a lot during orientation, but at the end of the day I felt, it's still taking care of patients, something that I know how to do. And I found myself going on patient missions where I just really wasn't comfortable with um, the knowledge that I had of what was going on with these patients. I felt very unprepared for it, and that was not an easy feeling for me, especially knowing that I really have to be on top of my game to take care of how sick some of these patients are. So I made it a point to continue my education by just reading once a week, picking a topic and reading about it, or picking a topic and going on YouTube and just researching it on YouTube, or finding other credible sources that I can use to obtain this information. And I wish I could show you guys my library, because it's a little bit ridiculous how much stuff I've piled up over the past 2 years. But to share some of it with you, to show you kind of what I'm referencing, I have books that are on individual topics. This one's just an entire book about airway management. Very important topic. You need an airway to live. I have books that encompass the entire field of critical care. This is a critical care book that is 40 topics, 41 topics. And I have books that are written by healthcare professionals that aren't meant as textbooks. It's just, doctors and surgeons sharing their experiences throughout their career and the mistakes that they've made and how they've learned from them, and how they've matured throughout their career to become better providers. So if there's one thing that I just really want you to take away from this, is just never feel too comfortable in your field. Always strive to do better, and you never know when you're going to need that extra knowledge. Thank you.